How many of you prayed the prayer the man of God gave us last night? Break my limits. Page 9. Faith of our fathers living still, in spite of thorns of fire and sword. Oh, how our hearts beat high with joy whenever we hear that glorious word. Faith of our fathers, we will be through till deep, till death. This is a pledge. This is a pledge of allegiance. Our fathers chained in prisons now, we're still in heart and conscience free. And blessed will be your children's gate, though they like them to die for thee. Faith of our fathers, hello, Sophia Capella Towers. Faith of our fathers was made power, shines to all nations for thee, and to the field that come from God, and shall then in faith of our fathers. Holy faith. Faith of our fathers, in you, God, all friends and foes, in all our strife, and preach thee to us, Lord, the vow, by kindly words and prayers. Faith of our fathers, 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 Chuma, faith of our fathers, faith of our fathers. One more time. Faith of our fathers, faith of our fathers, faith of our fathers. One prayer. Bring it down. The pioneers of what we are doing. In the book of Acts of the Apostles, there was a report card for them. And that report card is, these are the men that have turned their world upside down. That is the report card of them that started this journey before us. We are going to pray one prayer in 1 minute, 30 seconds. Father, whatever you did to our fathers that made them turn their world upside down, whatever you did to somebody like Apostle Paul, whatever you did to somebody like Apostle Peter, whatever you did to somebody like Evangelist Ryan, Whatever you have done to someone, whatever you did to somebody like John Knox, Father, do send to me in this meeting. Open your mouth and pray. Whatever you did to women like Maria with what 8 times, do sing unto me. Think of our flowers, holy thing. Pray, pray, pray. Whatever you did to them, do to me. They of my heart has changed. We are still in I'm free. I'm blessed with don't be like me. Should die for you. Jude 1, we're going to read from verse 1 and wrap it up at verse 3. It says, Jude, a bond servant. Can I say a bond servant? Can I say a bond servant? It's obvious I'm preaching on the topic I titled what? Faith of our hearts. And I preach to them and say, the topic is the faith of our hearts. The first thing we see from that scripture is the introduction. And he introduced himself as Jude, the president. Is that the introduction? Jude, the mountain mover. Jude, the demon destroyer. your destiny in God hits its climax when you discover that you are nothing but a born servant. A servant that has no choice. A servant that is not given to opinions. A servant whose law, his words, are not options, are not advices, they are commands. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Let's go back. It says, Jude, a born servant of Jesus Christ and brother of James, to those who are called, sanctified by God the Father, and preserved in Jesus Christ. Mercy, peace, and love be multiplied to you. Beloved, while I was very diligent to write to you concerning our common salvation, I found it necessary to write to you, exhorting you to contend earnestly for the faith which was once for all delivered to the saints. Look at my. That the purpose why he's writing this letter is to admonish the church he's writing to, and by extension we that will read this book as we are reading now. The reason why he's writing this letter is that we will begin to contend for the faith. Can I say contend for the faith? Another synonym of contend means fight for the faith. Another one is defend the faith. Another one is wrestle for the faith. And in any of these words, you should know that we are not, this is not a child's play. Am I communicating? Whether it is contend, whether it is fight, whether it is defend, whether it is wrestle, it is not a child's play. And Jude is saying, I'm writing to you that you contend for this faith. And when he was talking about it, he said that this faith was handed over to us. So it is only normal, by the grace of God this morning, we will take some inventories of how our fathers held their faith, how our fathers contended for the faith until it came to us. Am I communicating? Because I normally say, if you don't know your history, you will repeat the mistakes of others. A man that doesn't know his history might end up in misery. Because the reason why we go to school is so that we can learn from the experiences of others. So that you wouldn't go through the route they went through to get the result they got. If you can know what they did and apply what they did in every circumstance, you will get the result they got. That's why we go to school. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people will learn, and a lot of theories will learn and cram. We are theories that were postulated by people that didn't go to school. So they have become the school we are going to. Am I communicating? If we don't know how this state was kept in this pure state until it got to us, we will make a mess of it. And that is why Jude is admonishing us and saying content. Can I hear say content? Can I hear say content? One of the metaphors Paul uses to qualify a believer is the metaphor of a soldier. A metaphor of what? A soldier. And when he talks about a believer as a soldier, what he means is that we fight. Believers are warriors. Believers are fighters. And one of the major things we fight for is our faith. And when we talk of faith, faith is confidence. And I say you know your problem. One of your challenges is that you don't have convictions. If we can raise men of conviction from this camp, why a Boko Haram member or a suicide bomber can come to church and blow up himself and the people inside the church is that he has conviction. Is that whatever they have told him has left his head and entered his heart. Why a suicide bomber will not consider his family, consider his mother, consider his father, probably consider his children, is that what they have told him is no longer acknowledged. It has left the brain. Because the Bible says something. The Bible says he that is joined with the Lord is one spirit with the Lord. So the information is now one spirit with the man, that even when you put an AK-47 on his head, he will prefer to die than to deny what he believes. That is conviction. Why Christianity is weak in our time is that we are bereaved of men of conviction. And what you are not convinced about, you cannot defend. What you do not have strong convictions over, you cannot defend. What has not become one spirit with your spirit, you can crash it at any time. That is why you crashed your faith in the example, because your conviction is not yet one with your spirit. That is why a text message from a Yahoo boy made you to begin to consider, because your conviction is not yet one with your spirit. To you that you will contend earnestly for your convictions. And this conviction is not something you woke up to hear. It's not something you woke up to invent. You are not the inventor. You are not the founder. It was handed over to you. Something we can tell you this morning. I said something to enter this morning. Amen. That even in the face of death, you will have the spiritual stamina to stand for Jesus. Amen. A Hebrew says, stand up for Jesus. It was not stand up for Jesus, ye civilians of the cross. It says, stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers. They call to stand. When they say stand up, it's not I feel like standing. That's not what we're talking about. Stand up is the same thing as defend. Stand up is the same thing as fight. So then stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers of the cross. Now there are two things I want us to bring out. It is not just any kind of soldier. It is not the Nigerian soldier. It is not the Iraq soldier. It is not the Canadian soldier. He says, stand up for Jesus. Ye soldiers of the cross. The cross has only one language, and that language is the language of death. If you must be a soldier that will stand for Jesus, if you must be a man that will defend your faith, you must have died. Our problem that we have with Christians, living men carrying Bible, living men that is still attached to the things of the world, living men. Have you not read the book of Galatians? I have been crucified with Christ. If you must, the problem with you that you are not a, even if you were a soldier, maybe you are brigade, maybe you are Air Force, Nigerian Air Force, maybe you are Navy, maybe you are Nigerian Army, but you are not a soldier of the cross. You are not a soldier that is dead. You are not a soldier. Apostle Paul was a soldier. It is only a soldier that will say, for me to live is Christ, to die is gain. What that thing means is that if you keep me alive, this Christ that I'm preaching that is preparing you, I will keep preaching it. If you kill me, thank you, you have delivered me from the corruption of this world. I will go to my Father. So to such a man, if you keep him alive, he wants you. If you kill him, he still wants you. Do you understand? He's telling you, you threaten him with death. He will tell you, oh boy, I have been looking for an escape route. This world is not my own. I'm just a passerby. So if you kill me, I have been telling you that this world is not my own. I am looking for an escape route to go to heaven. If you keep me alive, wahala for you. So it is in any way double wahala. You keep me alive, I will keep preaching. I will keep preaching this Jesus that is an offense to unbelievers. I will keep preaching it. You will keep hearing it on Facebook. I will keep preaching it on my WhatsApp status. I will keep preaching it as I am walking. I will keep sharing tracks if you keep me alive. If you dare kill me, thank you. It is only a soldier of the cross that can say that. It's only a man that has been crucified with Christ. Paul said something. I love Paul. Paul said, I will glory in nothing save in Christ and him crucified. If there is anything I will glory in, if there is anything that will make me smile, you know, people glory in their wealth. People glory in the number of cars they have. People glory in their certificates and certifications. People glory in their beauty. People glory in the kind of family background they have. Paul had all those things to glory. Paul said, is it by being a Jew? He said, I'm a Jew of Jews. He says, is it by being an Israelite? I am of the stock of Benjamin. He said, I studied under Camilla. He said, I was serious for the traditions of my fathers. Paul was a barrister. He was not a small boy. He was equally a tent maker. He said, but all these things I count as dung for the excellency of the knowledge of Jesus. So he was not bragging because he's from the government house. He was not bragging because his father is vying for the position of the governor of Imo State. He was bragging that he was associated with the death of Jesus. If there is anything I will glory in, it is in Christ and Him crucified. It's only soldiers. And to such a man, the world have lost its grip on him. I wish dead men can arise. I wish dead men can arise from this camp. Men that are dead to the world and to His glory. Men that are dead to the appetites of this world. Men that are dead to fear. Men that are dead to what men will say. People that don't care about what people will say. Why you are still considering what your friend will say is because you are still living. You don't have conviction. You don't have conviction. You are like waterproof, empty one, that the wind can blow anywhere. No conviction. Conviction makes you a strong man. Our fathers in a more dangerous time that we live. But in such a time, they still say to believe is Christ. The reason why you are killing me, believe is not Christ. The reason why you hate me, believe is not Christ. Without Christ, my life is meaningless. To live is Christ. To die, a major prophet and apostle. Let's just say, like you're about going on a mission walk, and Dr. Mobile was invited for this program, and he collects, he sees your enter, and not like he that has this enter, or she that has this enter, will be strangled. You are going to Benue State for which then your let's say Kaduna will be strangled. As I am tying my neck, so will such a person be strangled in Kaduna. Will you go? Paul was giving such an and the qualification of that prophet that he gave a national or was it a global prophecy and it came to pass. And yet he said, he that has this, so will he be tied in Jerusalem. And people started begging Paul, don't go. It has really wanted back. Don't go. Must you be the one that will preach? Don't go. Paul said, you are making me cry. You are making me cry. When that day of our life, Jerusalem, here I come. Jerusalem. You don't preach, you don't become such a man by saying, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. You don't become such a man like that. There is what we call the spirit of faith. When it enters you, you know the good of revelation. If two Boko Haram boys enters this hall and chant and say Allah, and maybe shoots one or two people as a testimony and a testament that the government will pray on, as a proof that it was not organic that they came with. And you see the brain of one of your campers cut out on the floor, his rib out, and they say, if you say you are a follower of Jesus, look at how you will end now. Followers of Jesus left, deny Jesus and leave right. You know, that is what we will know whether you're falling down impacted your spirit. That is what we will know whether your speaking in tongues has done any spiritual transformation in you. That is when we will know whether lifting up holy hands has entered your spirit. Our fathers did not think twice. There are 6 reasons why we must defend that. I see a lot of people sleeping. I pity you. If there's anybody more stressed than you, I am the one. If there's anybody more stressed than this day, I am the one. I believe after yesterday you went in earth and slept. Me, I still woke up to pray. If you are sleeping, do well to stand to your feet. You can walk around. One of the reasons why we must defend our faith, number one, is that the Bible says that it was handed over to us. So you are not the original recipient of this faith. 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 5, I believe. The Bible speaking, Paul speaking to Timothy, saying that this faith I see in you am your grandmother, and I am persuaded that this same faith is in you. So the conviction in the life of that teenage boy called Timothy was a conviction that was transferred to him from his grandmother to his mother, and it came to him. And even in the third generation, the conviction was still strong. So if it was handed over to you, it is your responsibility to hand it over to the next generation. How are you handing over to the next generation? If Christianity depends on you, will it get to the next generation with the same potency you got it? If there is a declaration in heaven and say, okay, we are going to hand the mantle of Christianity in West Africa on you, will Christianity be a failed project because of your life? We will help on the wrong laws because they made it a custodian of the Christian faith. That's number one. Number two reason why we must contend on faith is that because it was handed over to us, we have a cloud of witnesses. We have people that have run ahead of us, and because they went ahead of us, they kept the standard, so the standard cannot be lower for you. Am I communicating? Oh my God, people are sleeping. Now everybody stand to your feet. I want our voice to be like the sound of the rushing of many waters. Let the heavens hear the sound of your voice. Two more times. Everybody stand to your feet. Please don't sleep. This is training. This is training. This is training. Sit down. Sit down. This is training. I have, let me digress a little. I will come back. I have that in the training of soldiers, a man of God, the father of Provin, was telling us that he was hearing from a soldier that in the training of soldiers, you know that first night you come into the barrack, they will welcome you, they will clap for you. You say, hey, these people are friendly. Hey, this is how to become a soldier. Wonderful. You will be sleeping. 4:30 in the morning, they will empty a drum of water on you. You, your bed, your bed sheets, everything, they will empty it on you. You wake up and they will start talking. You will think it's a normal early morning job. For those of you that are looking for shape. That way it is. You think it's what they are doing? They will be talking. Like from here to Ikenegbu. They'll be talking, chanting. You, a newcomer, most of them will be collapsing on the road. If they collapse, nobody, they will be trampling on you. Then the merciful ones at the back will carry you. Not like how I tell us, carry them gently. Hold them, no. They will carry you. One with one leg, and they throw you into the car. As they are throwing you, another person will be thrown without minding whether your head will hit his head. Are you getting it? That is training. That is why when a soldier gives you one slap, in 15 seconds, if they ask you your name, you will not remember. Because he has been transformed into another man. They went to a forest for training, and they brought the new recruits, and they gave them, they disarmed them, and released corporals on them, and said, in so minutes, kill the corporal with your bare hands. That's training. The people that kill, they say, drink the blood. Why they are training you like this? That by the time you go for war and there is no water to drink, blood can become water. Anything can become water. That is why after they are training and they become full soldiers, for them to be civilians again, they need to go to a rehab, because they have been totally turned into another man. That's why we are treating you like this. That's why we are treating you like this, so that you become into another man. I wish I could have 2 months with you. 2 months. We will be going on 3 days drive on the regular, so that by the time the 2 months is over, 2 days we go and unconsciously you are not eating. You are not fasting yet, you are not eating and you are not feeling hungry. Praise God. So we are in what number? Number 2. The reason why we must contend for our faith, the Bible says in the book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1, that we should therefore see that we are surrounded with a cloud of witnesses. There is a cloud of witnesses. It means that your challenge is not reaching out to you. The problems you are facing, they are not reaching out to you. That thing you are saying that you don't know how to handle, they are not reaching out to you. One of such cloud of witness is Joseph in a land that is foreign, in a strange land that he was a slave. The master's wife said, "Come and light." And he stood his ground and said, "I will not do such a wicked thing before God and man." He overcame, and he's standing in the grandstand and he's watching you. How your problem is that just like me, it's not too fresh. Just like me, the dollar land needs to rest. The dollar needs to rest. You know, it's my pointed nose.
This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And they enter your eye, close up. That's the type of rubbish.